All right, so good afternoon. Sorry, good evening, everybody. Lamin, Chioma, Emmanuel, Oluwatobi,
Hi, good evening.
and gang. Yeah, the good guy gang. So today we'll be looking at only dust, right? Just give me a minute. Let me share my screen. Okay. Uh-huh. So once you start seeing my screen, please let me know. So I see my screen now. Yeah, I believe you're all seeing it. So I don't know, is the size okay? Okay, the size is all right. It's okay. So this is OnlyDust platform, right? And then why are we talking about OnlyDust today? Now you know you've all learned for the last 7 weeks. You have been learning Cairo, started from the Stacknet itself, what it is, the Stacknet being a layer two blockchain and all of that. And then you moved further by looking at Cairo itself as a stateless programming language. Then before you now moved further, you now looked at Stacknet contract, which takes advantage of Cairo and provide a state for Cairo and the rest. And then you went further to look at components, to look at cross contract interaction, to look at how to deploy your smart contract and interact with it, to look at how to integrate it in your front end. So all of these things, right? That's the beauty of Darknet. What they did is they provided a an open source platform, right? They call it Only Dust, as you can see the name here by the left. Let me increase it. So they call it Only Dust. So this is a place where you actually you find projects that you contribute to, majorly projects that are being built on the Starknet blockchain. Yes. So you can decide to contribute on the front end, you can decide to contribute on the back end and also the smart contract side of it. So all this one is for you to be able to build your skill sufficiently. And also it's a good platform for you to build, they call it a good portfolio. All right. Yeah. So now the first thing is you go to app.onlydoes.com. So already here I have an account here with them. So I don't think, let me log out so that you see how it looks. So if you enter the site app.onlydoes.com, right, you'll be welcome with something like this. This is what you are going to meet. Welcome to OnlyDoes. So you can go ahead and sign in or you sign up. If you don't have an account with them, you can go ahead and sign up with GitHub. If you have an account with them, you can sign in with your GitHub. So me, I already have an account with them, my GitHub. So, but let me see. I don't know if I have a spare GitHub account. I hope I do. So let me try and see. So you can see it's picking my GitHub automatically. But I'm coming. Let me see if I have a spare GitHub account. Let me log out. So I hope you guys are hearing me. Like this one, everybody is just quiet and okay, good. Okay, so before it signs out, let's go through it. So here you see discover. So this is a place where you see an overview of project. All right. So like this one now you can see they are telling me that project in your favorite language is six. All right. So you can see you see this one is in Python and Cairo. This one is in Rust and TypeScript. Because why? Those are the languages that mostly I make use of. So you can see Rust. So they know that. So this one is more like something they pick up automatically using the data from your GitHub. All right. So this browse now is where you see projects. And then the beautiful thing about this browse is that you get to select projects based on the languages. I don't really know why this this thing is supposed to be faster than this. Good. So you get to select based on language. So if you are the type that okay, you know that you can program in, let's say PHP very well, you can come here and select PHP, right? And then here the ecosystem. Now it's not just like I said, this platform, Starknet makes use of this platform, but it's not only Starknet project that is on this platform. All right. So you can decide to check other blockchains or other ecosystem. You can see there's no project on PHP at all here. So let's check Cairo. Let's see if we can get project on Cairo. So you can add more than one language. All right. Like this now, I've selected Cairo and PHP. So if I want to unselect, let me just unselect PHP. So now you can see all the projects under Cairo. You can see them. They are still more. That's why it is showing this um show now. So now there is ecosystem, right? Where you can choose the ecosystem you want. Is it Darknet? Is it Stellar? So majorly I observe that this OnlyDust platform, right, is majorly used by Starknet and Stellar. So a lot of projects you'll be seeing here will, will be Stellar or Starknet project. Stellar is also, I think, a layer two also. I don't really know. Yeah. So you can also check WorldCoin, Optimism, Actors, and the rest. It all depends on what you want. But for this, obviously, you'll be watching out for Darknet. All right. Then here, select category. It depends on which aspect of blockchain the project you check. Maybe if you are somebody that you love AI, you can decide to select AI so that it will just give you projects that based on AI, whether it's DeFi, decentralized finance, whether it's a dev tooling, whether it's gaming, whether it's infrastructure, whether it's learning or real world assets. That's what RWA means. All right. So it depends on how you want it. Then tag too. Tag, it depends on is it a work in progress? Is he the one that issues are available and all of that? Yeah. So that is why here you can search. Let's say you know the name of a particular ecosystem, right? You can just come here and do a search. Just search the name. Okay, let's say for instance now, let me see. Uh, okay, let's just. I think this one is tackling. I'm not sure. So let's just search tack, tackling. I think it's like this, right? If I'm not mistaken. So once you search, you just press your enter. Good. So you can see it brought up this one. I think the full name should be tackling. I'm not really sure. I don't know. So that's it. So that's it for browse. I hope this one is downloading. Uh, oh, oh no. So now there's what they call open source week. All right. And this open source week is a particular week where they normally call it OD hack. As you can see here, this OD hack number 13. The one they did last month was OD hack 12. All right. So this one they are calling it OD hack 13. So I will encourage you all guys to after this class try and create an OnlyDust account and join this OD hack. So this OD hack is, I think it lasts for a period of 10 days where you have a whole lot of projects on the that are being built on the Starknet ecosystem. You have them available. They will open issues in the front end, the back end, the smart contract, where you can actually request they like assign you issues to work on, and then you work on issues and submit, and then maybe you get paid. All right. So the payment part is not always 100%. So it's just for you to contribute, see how it feels like working on a real project, have the skill and all of that. And if you are lucky, at times you get paid. But if you are not, well, I don't call it unlucky though, since at the end of the day, you are still building your skill. Yeah. So that's it. So you can see about 219 people have registered already. It's starting 24th of April by 2 p.m. I believe all of us here are Nigerian, except maybe Lami, if I'm not mistaken. So Lamin, I think Ghana. Okay, I don't know if he's from Ghana. I think Ghana is GMT 0. So he should start by 1 p.m. his own time. So and it ends 4th of May. So take note of that. So please, after this class, try and open an OnlyDust account and then join this particular open source week. Yes. So let me see. This one over is happening to get up like this. So that's it. All these ones are previous OD hack. So this OD quest, right, is don't think you need it for now. Yeah, don't really need it for now. Why is this thing not clicking? Why are you guys hearing me? I hope my network is not misbehaving. Okay. I'm still wondering why he's not clicking here. Let me reload it. Hmm. This serious one. Aha. Mm, okay, no problem. Although the sign up, right? I wanted to illustrate the sign up. I don't know why it's taking time. So the sign up is actually a straightforward process. So I believe you all have a GitHub account and your GitHub account is logged in already on your system. So just to go, the place I showed you, sign up and then sign up using your GitHub automatically is going to load and all of that. So we've talked about open source week. Then this OD quest, right, is like how will I put it? It's more like you are working in a squad, right? And then you people are working in a squad to achieve a particular goal. Let's okay now you are working on a project, and the project you want to like okay, maybe you have done half of the smart contract part, and then you want to do the other part. Let's say the other half of the smart contract part has to do with maybe payment, accepting payment from your customers, right? And then integrating it to front end. You can create it like the people on that project can decide to create that particular one as OD quest, as something they want to achieve, and then give it a particular time. Like, okay, we want to achieve this from so time to so time. And then they'll open up a team. Now, in the team, they'll check, okay, like you can see this one now, they require one junior and three senior. This one now, they require one expert and one senior. So it depends on the number of people they want. If you see this one, they require two seniors. This one requires two seniors. So so that's it. You can check it out by yourself. So this ecosystem is actually the same thing with what I just showed you under this browse that we saw. So you can see all the ecosystem. You can see Aptos. Aptos is a blockchain layer one blockchain. I believe most of us knows this. You can see Bitcoin too. Yeah, I believe all of us here will know Bitcoin. So Aztec too is a layer two. BSV blockchain. So you can see Fuel Network, Highly, Ethereum, so different projects. But just like I said, our target is Stacknet. So you can see among all of them, you find out that Stacknet have the highest number of users and the highest number of projects. So Stacknet alone is having 347 projects and then 2,779 people. So so make sure you watch out for that. So this recommendation is just more like an AI something that can help you find projects that it feels you'll be interested with or interested in, and probably based on your activities on the platform or based on information on your GitHub and all of that. So you can take advantage of that also. Then contribution, this is where it's going to show all the projects you have actually contributed to. The ones you have applied, as you can see, here applied is showing 11. So this one is majorly the project that you have applied that has not been assigned to anybody, and it has not been assigned to you. So it will still remain here. Once it's assigned to anybody, it's going to be kicked out from this applied. And then assigned issue is the one that you have been assigned to you. All right. So it's going to appear here. Once they assign any issue for you to be here assigned. So the other one, let me scroll here. Good. So this the next one is pending review. That's project that have been assigned to you. You have done it. Send a PR, and then it's showing you like it's showing that okay, the review like is pending, like they are yet to review it. So it will be under this pending review. Then complete are the projects that you have actually completed, as you can see here. See this one, it was 17 days ago. This one too, it was 17 days ago. So this project you actually completed in the last ODR. So once you complete a project, it's going to come under this project complete. So that's it for contribution. Then project. So project, these ones, right? So these are the projects. Like if you come to this project to show you all the projects that you have actually contributed to. Project name, under this project name, that's the name of the project. Then project lead. So this one will show you the maintainer and the maintenance that are in charge of that project. So you can see for this one now, you can see is all these one are actually their accounts on OnlyDust, which is a reflection of their GitHub account. So you can see, then it will show you contributors. Contributors is simply how many people have contributed to the project. So you can see it's 20, 45, 52, and the rest. Then public profile. So public profile is actually your what like people can see. You understand? Like if anybody now come on OnlyDust, this OnlyDust platform, search for my name, this is what they are going to see. What you are seeing right here is what they are going to see. You understand? So that's why they call it public profile. If you apply for any issue on OnlyDust, the maintainer has the ability to actually check this your profile. Like check it, you can check your profile, see everything you have worked on, the project you have worked on, contributed to, and by then, like by doing that, you can now look at it that are you sure should I actually assign this guy an issue, or should I? Is this something he can handle? Is this something he has done before? Or from what I'm seeing, does he have the potential to deliver? So all of that, yeah. So that's that for Only Dust. So I don't know. Does anybody have any question? Okay, go on. If you have a question, just go on.
So, so like all the projects here have
I'm not
some.
hearing you. Is it network from one end, or
Can you hear me?
can anybody confirm? Can anybody hear him? Because me, I can't. Okay, beautiful. Okay, you can hear him. I don't know. Me, I'm not hearing him.
Okay, so how about now? Can you hear me? Okay, let me text.
Maybe type your question. Yeah.
Oh, it was still my account. He went and logged in. So, but just like I say, the creation of the account is not difficult. Actually, it's not. So I don't know. He went and logged in my other account. Yeah. So I don't know. The last person speaking, I'm not hearing you. I don't know. Is there any other question apart from Okay, not every project. If you remember what I said, right? When I was showing you this browse section, I talked about languages and ecosystem. So now, right? Okay, let's even pick a language. There's Cairo. As you can see here, you see Cairo. I think I left it here. Look at Cairo. But let's even go and select language like Rust. You understand? Now, all these ones you are seeing, they actually built using Rust. Are you getting me? And then we can check under which ecosystem. I can decide to say, let me check Stella. Now, all these projects you are seeing are built on Stella, not on StackNet. So, any of these projects, number one, you won't see Cairo, you won't see anything that has to do with StackNet smart contract, and you won't see anything that has to do with Cairo programming language. All right. So it's not all projects, but majority of the projects here are smart contract projects that are written using Cairo programming language and are in the StackNet ecosystem. Majority of those projects. So because anything that has to do with Cairo contract, it means Cairo is in StackNet contract, it means Cairo is involved. uh So like you can see, they even give you a percentage of the language. So as you can see, this one is 82% TypeScript, 18% Cairo. So I know somebody might ask that why is the Cairo small? Now the Cairo is small is because majorly they only do the smart contract part in Cairo, and majorly the smart contract part majorly deals with payments, side that has to do with the payments, uh transactions, payments. So that's why other parts they use the front end, the back end, majorly. Either you see them using TypeScript, or you see them using JavaScript, or you see them using Go. That's Go programming. I believe you guys know Go. So majority of them. Or you see them using Rust. Yes, there are others too that makes use of Rust. So any question? Good. So now another thing is now any project you want to apply for an issue, first thing you need to check is you need to check these two things. Number one, you need to check for open issues. Number two, you need to check for good first. So if you enter it, right, here it's going to show you all the issues that are available. And then here you select, is it good first issue you want? Is it may be rewarded? So here, good first issue, if you click on it, it's only good first issues that's going to highlight for you. If what you want is may be rewarded, that's issues that if you do it, you complete it, they merge it, there will likely be a reward attached to it. That's the only thing you see. If the one you want is front end, you can see you only have one front end here, which is this. And then I think, okay, what does that back end? You can see back end. So it depends on what you want. So let's say you see an issue here. If you look by your right, it will tell you the number of people that have applied for the issue already. So here you can see that three people's picture are showing. That's three people already. This plus one means plus another person. That means four people have actually applied to this. So if you want to apply for an issue, now let's say you want to apply for a front end, let's say a front end developer, or you say, I too like money. I want the one that they may be rewarded, the one that they might pay me for it, right? You just come, you click on it, and then it's going to bring up this. So applicants, this one is trying to tell you that there's only one person that have applied. Comment, it has 5 comments. And then open, it has been open since 20 days ago. So this guy you are seeing is likely the maintainer or the person that created the issue. And then this is the description of the issue. It's something you have to read and understand. And since it's a front-end issue, of course, they attach a Figma file to it. So once you read it, and then you see that this is something I should be able to do. You just come here. What do you see here? They say I want to work on this issue. You click on it, and then you have two options. Either you apply and wait for assignment, or you take initiative. That's this one now. You will not wait for anybody to assign you. You just go ahead and do it and open PR. But most maintainers will ask you to go for this option because it's easier for them. Let it not be that you are uh, uh, doing one PR, another person is doing another PR. Before you know, everything will turn to a mess. So you go ahead and apply and wait for assignment. So you always see short comments like this. I like to work on these tasks, blah blah blah. But I would advise you to always try your best and make sure you customize it. So, like what I normally do is once I have this in place, I don't normally remove this, I leave it. Then I give like two space, and then I come and say, depending on the project, right, and my skill, since this is a front end project, probably I've read through it and all of that. I can say I am a software engineer or I'm a front end developer with experience. Now, probably this particular one, I checked and I found out that okay, based on them, you see, they say we need to create a wireless connection, blah blah blah, using StackNet.js. StackNet.js is a library in JavaScript. You understand? So I'll first go through the Figma, try to understand, are these people building using React or are they using another framework? If they use React, I can say, okay, I'm a front-end developer building with experience building web applications using, let's say, React JS. To stop. You can now say, I also have knowledge. You can say working knowledge, right? Working knowledge of using the StackNet.js library. Then next, once you have talked about all these, that, you can now come and say, you now give them how long, like, do you think you can deliver on the project? You can say, I will send my first PR in 3 days, or you can say within maybe 72 hours, or 48 hours, or 24 hours, or if you like, you can even say in the next 3 hours. It all depends on you. Can you really do it within that time? Then put it. I'll send my first PR within 72 hours if assigned, right? So, although it's not compulsory, I normally add a thank you for considering my application. But just like I said, it's not necessary. For me, I normally add it to mine. So this is how I normally customize my own. I read the tags, understand the tags. If it's a front end, go check the Figma and all of that. Then I now come and customize my application based on the task at hand and the project. So that is how I do it. Once I am done doing this, then I go ahead and send application. So let me even do it now. So I'll send application. So you can see I've sent, you see, application sent successfully. But I'm not interested in working on this project because it's a front-end project and I'm not really good at front-end. So I'll just come here, I'll click on this, delete comment, and then come here and cancel the application. So once I do that, it's going to delete my comment. As you can see here, showing application cancelled successfully. So that's that about. And if you are interested in any project, you feel you want it that anytime the project open an issue, they should notify you, they should send it to your email that so issue is available. Make sure you turn on this notification. Like right now it's off. Okay, sorry. Right now it's off. So once you tap it and you see it becomes this color, this purple color, it means it's on. So once the contributor creates any issue on this project, it's going to alert me on my email that a new first issue or a new issue is available. So I think that's all for now. So any question? Yes, issue. Yeah, you know how this software engineering is now. They'll just carry one word in English and turn it to another thing. Actually, they call it issues. Yes, that's what they call it. This person asking is as if you don't used to use your GitHub account very well. Let me check. So any question? If you have any question, please go ahead and
Okay.
ask.
Good day, sir. Are you hearing me?
Honestly, I'm not hearing you. If I say I'm hearing you, I'm lying.
Eh, Is it better or something now?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I know where the problem is. My earpiece. Sorry. Please go on.
Okay. So with what I'm understanding here now, this project is not like
Yes.
normal Web2 job hunting sites
No, no, no,
like
no,
LinkedIn.
no. It's not a job hunting site. Oh.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay, that's what I want to understand because with the way you just described this last part, I haven't been
yeah,
so. I have not understood the first part, but the way you said this last part, I feel like this is just like projects that are there already. So if there's
yeah.
any time they need work, they publish. Is that what you meant?
Good. Exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
thank you very much.
Yeah. So that person asking, right? That issues. I'm coming. Let me reshare my screen so that the person will have
It's
a look
still
of.
me actually.
Okay, still you. So look at it. Look at it. Are you seeing this? You see issues, right? So these are things that are supposed to be worked on. They call them issues. So I don't know if you have seen it. If you have seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it before, actually.
uh So so they call all these things, they call them issues actually, and all of
Oh,
that. All right. So Chioma, go on.
So, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Actually, the other time is I think the problem was from one end. I forgot that my earpiece is connected to the system. So
That's fine. So,
yeah.
I was going to ask the people that put projects there,
Yeah.
like, is there is there a criteria for putting projects, and what does it take to actually have your project there, if it's
Okay.
possible? Yep.
Yes, it's possible. All the people having project on that platform, they are normal human beings like you and I. Yeah. In fact, I know some of them, person to person. So some of the tutors that took you guys, they have their project there. I think about 2 to 3 of them have their projects already on the platform. So, but I'm not in a good position to tell you what it takes because I've not really made any attempt towards that, given the fact that I'm pursuing some other things. So I don't really have the luxury of time. You understand? But I don't know. But it's possible.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Choma, you never did think of to contribute now to put projects for there. This girl, now wow,
Yes.
boy, it's good, it's good. I love that kind of mindset. It's very good.
Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome. So any other person, any
okay.
other question?
Sorry, one more question. I don't know.
Okay.
Is this one of the challenges I have in the Web2 space, if I say,
Yes.
is that
Yes.
when you want to apply for jobs, they will be asking you for experience, job that you must
Yes.
have been working for like a
Job.
year or 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Is it something
Good.
here, or you can just start working after the class is over?
No, this, the good thing about this only dust is that it's not like those other Web3 jobs and the rest. All right. So far, you are willing to do the work, despite the fact that some of the maintainers might want to ensure that you can, you like, it's something you can do, something of that nature, right? So as not to delay the work and all of that. But like, you are welcome to contribute. So far, you are willing to do the work and you show that you can do it. You understand? And one good thing about this is that, just like you said, other Web3 space, they want you to have at least a year of experience and all of that. So you can use this one to start building your portfolio. So by the time you are now applying to those Web3, after like some months, right? By the time they say, okay, do you have up to a year experience? You can tell them yes. If they say how, you show them. So I've been contributing to open source, it's also Stacknet ecosystem, this, that, and the rest. So, and then you share the public your link to your public profile for them and all the rest. So they can go there, check, confirm, and know that okay, truly this guy has actually done some work around here. So you can use it to build. If, I think there was one guy, right, that applied to Nada Mind. I believe some of you here must have heard of Nada Mind or even know about them. So is a company that works with I think they use Ethereum technology. It's not a small company. Oh. So he applied there before he started OnlyDust. He applied there and they rejected him. Like they did not even say, that kind of consideration that was, let's even consider this guy and give him a chance. They rejected him straight up. So, but I think after some month of OnlyDust, and he said he reached out to them and he was asking them that what happened, they just rejected him and all of that. So that they now told him that they realized that what he should do, okay, was like asking them that, okay, what do they normally consider? So they told him that he should try and work on some open source projects. After some months, he should reapply again. So this time around, having worked on some project on OnlyDust, he reapplied this time around and then he was given a chance. So I think was it last month, the guy actually, I saw his tweet on Twitter where he posted that he has finally gotten an offer with Nada Mind. So, so that's it. That's it. I personally, there are people that have actually reached out to me on LinkedIn. Why? Because of they saw that okay, this guy have actually worked on open source and all of that. So it's actually a huge win to your portfolio. Yeah. So I need to give you that open source experience in case if you later want to dedicate your time full time as an open source developer. It wasn't in maybe any other ecosystem. Yeah, this one we open your eye. It will just introduce you to open source in general. Yeah, so that's just all I have to say. So any other question? Lamin, Oji, Chinedu, Emmanuel, Gang, Chioma, Hello Vibes, Ebuka. Any other question? All right. So yeah, so pretty much I think that's it. That's it. Yeah. Then I don't know.
No, let me ask a question here. So, say you
Okay.
have an idea for a project,
Yeah.
and so how would you leverage only dust to get the project started?
Actually, I talked about this. I'm not in a good position to tell you about that, right? Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay. Can I chip in? Can I chip
yeah,
in?
yes, please do.
Okay. If you have a project that you want to launch on open on only dust, where you want to get other people to collaborate with you and execute the program, the project, you need to join the Telegram group. They have a Telegram community. You need to join them. Reach out to Emily or Ugo. I think I think we have to. I will drop the link on our WhatsApp channel. So what you just do is reach them, tell them. They just tell you the steps to follow. It's very, it's a pretty straightforward thing to do. You just fill the forms and publish it, and they will get back to you and they will guide you. It's a pretty straightforward stuff. I hope I'm clear.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, and please do share those contacts.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. So any other question?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I actually joined, I think, a bit halfway to the, when you are kind of explaining the whole stuff, but I happen to, you were able to like browse through most of the projects open there. Is it like all the open source that are already closed that you're actually browsing through? Because the one I saw here, they are saying coming soon. You can actually add to the whole detail of the open source week.
Yes, the open source week, the present one, open source week 13, is just for you to register and wait.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just for you to register. I think the start date is there. Is it 21st? I can't even remember.
24th.
So you just register and wait. Once that day reach and that time reach, they'll open it up. Then you can start applying for issues.
And what do you recommend based on the kind of issues you want to like? Say something about having your first issue or getting assigned to an issue.
I'm talking about checking up all the issues that are open, checking for the ones that you want to work on, that you are interested in working on, and then also applying for it.
No, I mean, there was time you are talking about since for the project there, they have a kind of sections that include applying for first issue or getting assigned to an issue.
Getting
You
assigned
get
to an issue, right? That's the part of the maintainer. That part does not really concern you. You that is the contributor. So your own part is applying for the issue. So the maintainer gets to be the one to assign it to either you or any other person that applied for that same issue. You get?
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So any other question?
Yeah, what would you recommend, or how should we uh, make our profile to stand out? Actually,
Okay. So in your profile, as much as possible, put in everything you know you can do, right? Tech wise, the languages you know you can write, the tech skill you know you have accumulated over the years, right? And if there's any one in particular that you are learning, you understand, you can still put it there that you are actively learning and working with. Let's say now that okay, you guys just learned Cairo, and let's say you are now in the process of learning Rust. You can put among all the languages you mentioned, you can also put Rust, actively learning and applying. Yeah, something like that. So that's just it.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So any other question?
So this what you just said now about making
Yeah.
our profile stand out, you said we should on our profile that we should just describe everything that we have learned tech-wise, right?
Y-
Does it have
Yeah.
to be um it's like for example, if I'm a backend
Yeah.
developer and I know Python and
Yes.
Django,
Yes.
is it going to be necessary to provide those details even though it's not Web3 related?
Yes. Yes. Now let me show you. I'm coming. Let me share my screen again and show you how my profile looks like. You must not follow my own verbatim, but it's just a sample, right? For you to see how it looks. Um, okay. So now this, this mine, right? So I'm an experienced software engineer, proficient in C, JavaScript, TypeScript, Python, Rust, and Solidity. Passionate about open source contribution and collaboration. I actively contribute to projects that drive innovation and impact the developer community. My mission is to democratize technology, ensuring accessibility for all. So I don't know why the thing, I think there are more to it. It's somehow cut, and I don't know why I can't access the other part of it. So it's very important to list all the languages you are proficient with, if possible. And then the other ones are just stories based on what you want and all of that. So that's actually it. So do you understand now? So you can do yours. You must not do it the same way I did mine. I'm a backend developer, proficient in this and this. You can mention all the languages, mention all the frameworks. Like if you see here, I did not really mention any framework here. But you can do that as well. So any other question?
So you even like write Solidity?
I started learning Solidity as of then before I retired. Don't mind me.
Or see the languages you dey write. This your headset.
Yeah, because well, I just decided to, since almost all upcoming blockchain, they no longer make use of Solidity. So I was like, what's now the need of learning what people no longer like embrace? So as I just left it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question.
Okay.
I haven't been through the site yet, but from what I've seen on your screen, it looks like Starknet and Cairo are dominating in terms of projects. Is there a
Yeah.
specific reason why it is so?
So Starknet and Cairo, Starknet and Cairo are one actually, since Cairo is the programming language they use on Starknet, right? It's just like Solidity and Ethereum. Solidity is the programming language they use in Ethereum. So I don't really know why. Honestly, I can't give you a why reason. But you are right, of course. On the OnlyDust platform, Starknet projects dominate. Yeah, they dominate. So any other question? Chinedu, I hope you guys will participate in this upcoming Holy Dust. Oh. I want to be seeing your names as part of those that are applying for issues and getting assigned.
Um, Hello.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I joined the call quite late. I don't know if you guys created accounts on OnlyDust.
I wanted to, but I don't know the email. The second email I wanted to use is not coming up. But it's quite straightforward. So far you have your GitHub account logged in. It's just for you to sign up using your GitHub account, and then the whole process is just straightforward.
Okay, can you drop the link, the URL to OnlyDust?
Okay, no problem. I'll do that. So any other question? Just like I said, right? The payment is not a sure something. It's not something that you say they pay 100%. No. So that's why you always see things like may be rewarded. So may be rewarded simply means you feel siam, you feel no siam. So is the platform is just to get your skill together, and then build as much what are they calling it? As much portfolio as possible. Or how did they even put it self? English no be my mate oh. When I no verse.
Okay, sorry, sir. But apart from this open source contributions,
Yeah.
possible for us to be taking personal gigs now. Maybe integrating some smart contracts on websites or stuff.
Okay.
Is there
So
a possibility?
I don't have knowledge of that for now.
But but
Okay.
aside this open week that is coming,
Yeah.
you can actually explore your project there.
Yes. Yes. So any other question? If there's no question, we call it a day. So please make sure all of you register on that platform and make sure you participate in this upcoming Holy Dust OD week. So I want to see all of you participating. All right. Yeah, I've dropped the link on the WhatsApp group. And don't feel like it's only meant for professionals. Oh. Everybody you are seeing on this platform, OnlyDust platform, started from somewhere. Even me too, I started from somewhere. So don't look at it that just as I be do don't think those on the platform, including I, don't think we are actually wiser or better than you. Uh-huh. So just give it your best. So Chine, you wanted to say something?
No, I was trying to know if you can drop your LinkedIn profile. Instagram it.
Okay, my
Or anything.
LinkedIn or my GitHub.
Yeah. LinkedIn.
Oh, uh, since you requested for it, let me drop it. Here's this LinkedIn self. So I'll just drop it on the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. So
It's not coming up.
any other question?
It's not coming up here. I'm not seeing it.
Okay, let me drop it. Well, I wanted to access it to get the link, but I don't know the thing is not coming up. So I'll just search for this name, right? You'll see it on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll search for Gideon Batude.
Are you Nigerian?
I don't understand. Don't I sound like a Nigerian? I'm a Nigerian.
No, this one seems like a man from Congo.
Ah, hey. I'm a Nigerian actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Okay, this is the full link, self. Got in it just in case. All right. So, any other person, any other question? And congratulations, oh, once again. I believe that few days to come, you guys will have your closing ceremony. So it's so nice that all of you are graduating. Well done. You did a very good job. And just know that this is just the beginning. Yeah. There are still many miles to be covered ahead. But at least covering this is a huge testament of your dedication, your resilience. So it's a beautiful one. Well done. So I think in the absence of no question, all right. So have a great day, everybody.